We pick up in Overland, South Dakota after breaking camp. Our goal for the day was to make our way to the agate fields of South Dakota to make camp for the night. A quick stop at Al's Oasis for breakfast in Overland, and we were on the road.
Swing through this scenic overlook for a minute?
Yeah, sure, copy that. This overlook would be our real first good look at the South Dakota landscape. While some might say there's nothing to see, it really gave us a sense of place and a moment to reflect about the history of the region.
So 150 years ago, the first people came out here on horseback and covered wagon, stagecoach, across the first part of South Dakota, which was just a territory, seeing nothing but openness. And you come up on top of these hills where you can finally see everything that they're going to be conquering, and entering into the Black Hills, where 20 years from then, we will start finding gold, oil, which blew up the Midwest.
Pushing west, you can't help but see the signs for Wall Drug every mile. Wall Drug has been a roadside attraction and icon in South Dakota since 1931. It's no doubt a tourist trap, but it's a piece of South Dakota history, and so we had to make a quick stop and check it off the bucket list. It's very much like south of the border if you've ever been to Florida. But we had to move on, and in our push towards camp, we found another hidden gem.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that, one way or another.
We do have coming in confirmed reports of nuclear detonations.
The Minuteman Missile National Historic Site was a very powerful stop. The visitor center featured a museum that recreated many aspects of the Cold War. From daily life to the bunkers and procedures to displays showing just how awesomely devastating the use of these weapons would be, this place was definitely worth the stop. By now, it was mid-afternoon, and our target campsite for the night was in sight. We picked a very small camping area in the middle of nowhere, just outside of Fairburn, South Dakota. We picked this spot not only for its remoteness, but because it was backed up to a popular South Dakota agate field. You can see the trail leading from the camp to the agate fields in blue.
I'd be very surprised if there's people out here.
I didn't even see anybody in Fairburn. It's not a ghost town, is it?
They're probably all out here hammering rocks because that's their only industry, and they send them to all the tourist shops after they polish them.
That and bees.
Not knowing what to expect, we rolled the dice and rolled up to camp late in the afternoon.
Got the place to ourselves.
Sweet.
Turns out, the French Creek camping area was a bit of an oasis in the desert. It had a fenced-off tent camping area to keep the cattle out. There was a vault toilet, cleaned and stocked, and an open area for horses across the path. It's a first-come, first-served area with an honor system for a fee drop. After a quick site survey, we headed north behind the camp and explored the road to the agate fields. So up and over the hill we went.
there yet. Holy shit.
I didn't really know what to expect. Every time I had seen an agate, it's been in a gift shop, and they looked like this. Or this. But I learned they start like this, and only after heavy polishing do you get this.
I don't know if this is.
We're about to find out.
Ready?
Yep.
Wash your eyes. Yeah.
Who found that?
You did.
You did.
I just wanted you guys to say it. How long did it take?
Before I could close my car door.
Well, that's why they're called agate fields. Here's one. This is an agate.
Break it open.
Well, this is busted open. This would be the outside. So this one was probably, you know.
Okay. So it's like a leftover, you think, somebody?
No, they're just here.
Oh.
The real pretty ones will have lines on the outside, probably a little smaller. But you can see the
Striations.
lines there.
But are they like this kind of line, or are they like colored lines?
Yeah, that's an agate.
Break that shit open.
You're like an agate magnet.
Yeah, that's right.
Something like that.
Stuff like this turns into a sick addiction for me.
Something like this, I wouldn't have broken. Other than to just
So what would you do? Like take it home and polish it?
leave it just like that, because you know it's going to be a pretty agate.
Okay. Well, that's, I mean, like you gotta polish it and clean it up first, right?
You have your water hooked up?
Yeah. Well, no, I have to turn it on, but I can
Oh.
do all that. All right. So what's going on here is David's got a container of water. We have an agate, and I think he's about to show us how it cleans up real nice.
So if you polish it, more of the colors will come out. And you get a nice shiny piece.
I think we're losing daylight to get the perspective on the actual beauty of the stone.
Was this one at one point?
No, this looks like a quartz, like a rose quartz.
Yeah, I was fully expecting to have to go climb that mountain over there.
Here's one.
Here's one.
Is she really over there just like
Here's another one.
magnetizing? Would you guys call ahead and have them place magnets all over the place?
Oh, I bet this one's probably pretty cool. I've got 3. Here's
You
one.
can see that there's different
Oh, this might not be one.
colors and different
Oh, look at this one.
variations you'll get in each one.
And that one.
But once polished up, these rings will show.
Right.
You're a really nice piece.
Did you bring any polish with you?
No.
Piece
This
of
might
shit.
not be one.
What?
That's probably not one.
Yes, it is.
Well, you're still like 5 and 1.
So the cool one, like this one, how it's broken. If it was still like an egg, and you had a good hammer, you could crack it right in half, and you'd see the rings like you do of a tree.
Right.
The sun was getting real low, and it was time to head back to camp, so we wouldn't have to set up again in the dark. The agate field was another win on our journey of unexpected places. Given that we had the place to ourselves, we picked a corner of the lot and made camp for the night, just as the full moon began to rise.